Welcome to East Malling, nestling in the quiet Kentish countryside. Who would have believed that this quiet, pleasant horticultural research centre would be the scene of such carnage? For this is the Open University Torture Centre. Anna Badescu, a young student, has unwittingly entered into the centre. The time was 10 o'clock. Her aim was to pass the most nightmarish psychological exam paper in the world. She is very much on her own. My job today is to give you the best overview of the situation and the condition here in East Malling Horticultural Research Centre. Come with me now, if you will, and we shall venture in to such dangerous territory. So here we are, walking into the torture centre, following a route trod only minutes before by Anna Badescu. We're looking for reception. Following the pathway round, we come to the area. Silence please. Examination in progress. So I managed to sneak in. Now, as I pass through the door, I'll be filming very quickly, so try and spot her if you can. Here we go. The adjudicator is all ready to get me. I'll just zoom in a little. Oh, look, someone coming out. Hello. Can I help you? Okay, well, we got chucked out there, no problem. So anyway, I'm going to continue recording until I get chucked off site. Let's have a look round the back anyway. Well, what I'm going to try and do now is employ the looking down at the screen whilst walking along and filming ploy. Now this might work, it might not. To the outside viewer, it looks very much as if I'm just sort of wandering about looking, but I can turn and look into the window like that. Wow, missed it. So you can see it's a very idyllic setting for young minds to be tested. But along with the beautiful mind comes the rubbish, the cream with the clot. And you will see here that at the back of the research centre, where nobody goes, they place all those minds that are somewhat spent after the torture and dispose of them into landfill, never to be seen again. One of the most amazing things is that I've only been challenged once, and that was by one of the keepers of the door in the adjudication team. But there seems to be CCTV surveillance cameras everywhere. Again, I haven't been challenged once by a member of security. How unusual. However, in my usual employment, this happens generally every 20 minutes when on site. Interesting. Perhaps I should dress up in tennis shorts and tennis shoes more often whilst at work. Let's take a look round the other sides of this incredible building. This really is a gorgeous setting. And so, with little under an hour to go, we await the results of Anna Badescu. Has she achieved the first that she requires to continue? or merely a 2-1 or worse. Her career hangs in the balance here today at the conference centre. The take-home message is for home school students up and down the country. Remember that your parents have suffered examination papers within torture centres many years before. You have been spared thus far. But when it comes your turn to step up to the mark and prove your worth in the torture centre on an examination paper, preparation is everything. Good luck. John Emery, East Malling, Kent. News at 12.